so these are like the early days, man. That's how old they are, they've gone yellow.
I think somebody actually asked, like, why did you stop painting on shoes? But you didn't do many, did you?
Nah, I didn't do loads, just because everyone started it, so they was mad.
They look pretty cool though.
Old signature.
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah. I threw a lot of them away, to be honest.
Look at those ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they the same? Yeah, they are.
Same. Are these signed? No. Crazy, isn't it? I thought I'd signed them. Yeah, man. So many. Check these out. Did that with Posca pen. How long that took.
What, you filled in all them gaps?
Yeah, yeah. So like, that's like the original shoe. This is the original shoe. Where's the original shoe? Somewhere. Can you see it? God, I got rid of them. Sounds like the original.
I think they look better like that.
It's mad, isn't it? Crazy, man. Good times. It's nostalgic looking back, like pulling them out and looking at them.
I think they're cool.
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of like Cameron or something.
Yeah, yeah. That's it, innit? So they're like, they actually made them in the end.
Did you paint them?
Yeah, yeah. They were just white. They were just white Stan Smiths.
What, did you paint them with acrylic?
What's it called? That
Angelus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. You can see like all in there.
Oh yeah. They still look cool though.
Yeah.
Wear them on a night out.
Yeah.
Got the ones.
Yeah, flipping it. Probably my favourite train. Well, up there with my favourite. Do you know what? This is the trainer I got. This is what made me like start collecting trainers. This shoe. So like when the postman turned up with that, I was like, whoa! I was like, so excited.
Didn't they come out recently, like a re-release?
Yeah, like last week. They just re-released. They always re-release them, but in the past they re-released them, and that was like almost like a pink. So it was like the original red. Yeah, yeah.
It's like an orangey pink, like super bright.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So love them.
Nice loops as well.
Yeah, that's when I like. Step out looking a bit mad. Yeah, loads. Man. Like I said, like
I like these as well. I've seen these before.
Cool. That was like my first, like really, when I started spending a lot of money on trainers. Check these. They re-release these, but these are the original ones. So fuck that. Don't even wear them. Why don't it?
What are they called?
Safari AM95s. There was an Air Max 1 that went with them as well, which they're like $1,000 on eBay. I don't get them, man.
Do you ever wear these?
Nah. Do you know what? They're just them trainers when like, what the flipping hell was that about? Disgraceful, man. Don't even think they fit me. There's loads of trainers here that are rubbish.
Got them as well.
Yeah, man. Yeezys. These are a cool trainer. Right?
Yeah, they're cool.
Nice, innit? Pump up and that.
Reeboks.
Yeah, yeah. Like, do you remember them coming out when we was in that primary school?
Nah.
Mate, when they come out, wow, they're sick. Got them in all the colours. Red. Got some white ones.
Oh yeah.
Sick, man. It's too small. All the crepes, man.
Jordans over there.
Jordans. It's all going on. It's all going on. That's real, that as well.
The cause print?
Yeah, yeah. Signed by him. Yeah, man. That's mint, that picture you took, Jack. It was. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, that's
Oh, you put a picture up as well? Fair one.
Nice, isn't it?
That's decent, that is.
Smash out my story, man.
Alright, so in this video we're just gonna answer the questions that you've asked Davo.
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched the first video, then go back and watch that. Literally the first one I've got is how did you get first working with Adidas? But you've already answered that.
Yeah, so yeah, through Retry too.
Shout out Rich 32.
Yeah, yeah, all day.
Somebody put, on average, how long does it take you to complete a portrait on canvas?
Ooh. It depends. I've had ones that have been like 40 minutes, and I've had ones that have been like 2 weeks. So it's like I wouldn't want to. Yeah, I couldn't put a time on that. It depends. But I'd say on average, like maybe 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, I'd say on average.
Takes me like 2 weeks.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad.
Somebody put, would you consider doing a house tour?
Yeah, I would. Like, I'll
MTV Cribs.
I'm always posting bits on my house though. Like, for every one person who's interested, there's like 100 who are like, oh my god, we don't care if you've got a new sofa. So it's I might do.
I think you should do it, why not?
Yeah.
Just smash that content.
That's it, innit? Like, just having constant content, no matter what it is.
Another question is, what's your biggest fashion inspiration or your favourite brand?
Adidas. Gotta say that.
Apart
Nah, it is anyway.
Apart from like sportswear, have you got any like luxury brands that you into?
I like nice trainers. I probably spend a bit too much money on trainers, but I also like just shopping in H&M and stuff. I love, just like everyday cheap clothes. Really, some of my favourite clothes have been quite cheap.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Somebody said, what would you like to see more or less of in the art world?
I'd like to see less egos. People thinking that they're like the best artists in the world. Do you know what I mean? So certainly less people just seem to be cocky. I don't think that's, maybe it's part of their persona, I don't know, but I don't like that. And I'd like to see more artists helping each other, like building each other up and that, rather than like trying to put each other down. There's too much of that. Gets no one anywhere, it's bad energy, so yeah, just people helping each other. And that's outside of the art world as well, in everything. Mm-hmm. So probably a bit of a corny answer, but it's true.
No, that's right, man. Somebody said, when's the cookbook coming?
Oh my days, you know what? It's actually coming. Like, I'm actually working on a cookbook. Seriously, yeah, like I actually am. So I don't know when, I couldn't tell you when, but it's an idea. I'm going to do it like an ebook that you can download, so yeah, definitely going to do that.
Somebody said, are you expanding Davo's point nationally?
Yeah. Hope, I'm trying to. We'll have to see. The feedback so far has been like spot on, so that's been a good sign to move that one step, move forward a bit with it. So we'll see, just taking our time with it really. But yeah, so far so good.
Did you design like the logo for it, like the logo?
Nah, the logo was Will Prince, so shout out to Will Prince. He's one of my favourite artists. He's brilliant, so...
He's from Manchester as well?
Nah, Will's down south.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, nice. He's down south. He's a good guy, he's one of the good guys, but I like him.
Yeah, he's sick, I've seen some of his work. He does like rappers and stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's unreal.
Somebody put, is technology making art better or worse, and why?
I'm going to say better. The whole reason, when it depends what they mean. Like, do they mean social media, or do you think they mean editing? Yeah, I think either. I think it's brilliant because you can edit your pictures, you can use it to promote work, you can, if you utilise it properly, technology is brilliant. Yeah, definitely.
Somebody put, do you think there should be more art events up north?
Yeah, definitely. It's literally, like, I've got nothing against London, right? I think it's great, but it's like everything has to be in London, and it's so like, it'd just be nice if people realise there's stuff going on outside of London sometimes. Yeah. It's like its own bubble. But I mean, some of the talent that's up north, and obviously you're more Birmingham, innit? So there's talent outside of London. So, but yeah, that'd be good. That's why I'm having mine in Manchester.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Manchester, I reckon.
Yeah,
Loads of rappers and musicians in Manchester at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
They're smashing it.
Yeah, man.
Somebody puts, how do you keep a routine while being an artist?
I'm a big believer in routine. Like so that period of time, like in between Christmas and like the New Year, when no one knows what's going on. Like I hate that because it just throws me off. Like I don't know what I'm doing with work. I don't know what I'm eating. I don't know what I'm drinking. Like So yeah, like routine's so important.
I'm exactly the same.
Yeah, I need it. I need routine.
I struggle to get back into routine like January time.
Oh yeah, honestly, I get Monday. I'm like, what am I doing? Honestly, I'm like, what am I doing? Then Tuesday I'm back. But yeah, it's mad. Routine's important.
But last one from me anyway.
Okay.
Because they're pretty much all similar questions. Somebody put, why not go down the gallery route?
Just, well, for one, they take a massive cut. So that's like, if you can sell your art online, then you don't really need to have it in a gallery. It's great, like it's nice, people can go and physically see it, I think that's great, but it's really frustrating as an artist working so hard and then some gallery gets to take the money off you.
Yeah.
It's just annoying. So if you can sell your own work, try and do that. It's like being an independent artist. Like, it's always better to keep things in-house, you know, own your own work, own your own materials, like, and then you keep the profit.
Yeah,
Whereas
exactly.
if you go down the gallery route, it's more like you put in all this grafting and they're just like, boom, taking all the money. So yeah, I try and just keep it to myself, to be honest. A lot of them have been like,
They were like similar.
yeah. This is a good question. How much is learnt at school and college compared to just finding your own way? Everything I've learned within like art and doing art has been like just trial and error, like off my own back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like school can teach you maybe like basic technique and stuff like that, but actually finding your own style and learning the ins and outs of how art works, that comes from yourself.
Yeah, like experiences.
Yeah, like you'll know as well, like literally every painting's a new experience in it, so yeah, certainly you learn more on your own than in school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is like anything that's creative is the same, I'd say.
I reckon I learn more from like making a mistake and
Oh, 100%. If a painting goes smooth, it's like, alright, happy days, but when you mess up, you're like, oh, swerve that. Like, don't do that again, don't try that again, whatever. So making mistakes is good, and sometimes making a mistake can end up looking good.
Yeah.
Like there was one the other day where I spilt just a pot of water over. I did like an abstract piece, and I spilt like a pot of water literally by mistake, but it looked like really cool, so it stayed in. So it's sometimes it will be a benefit, yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah, man. That's me asking the question now, isn't it? Yeah, so what is the best advice you could give to a scrimper and scraper aspiring mank artist? Just to accept that if you want to be an artist, which is like for me the best job in the world, like you've got your freedom, you can express yourself, you have to accept that in the early days you're not going to be well paid, and that's a horrible answer, but you can't overnight just go from doing one painting and selling it for like however much. It really is a journey, and one day you'll sit back and you'll think, wow, like this is my job. Like, it doesn't matter how much money's in your bank or what clothes you wear and whatever. If you can say to people, you know, I'm an artist and that's my job, like that's unreal. So
yeah.
I'd certainly say don't think you're gonna have loads of money like overnight.
Yeah, I remember at school like teachers saying there's no money in art.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so at first there's not loads, but then there is when you get going. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. When you really flying with it, it's good.
You've got to build up that momentum and establish yourself.
Yeah, 100%. If you weren't doing what you're doing now as a career, what would you be doing in life? I'd either just before because I dropped out of college, right, and I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? This is like months before I started doing art like full time. I'm like, I'm dropping out of college and I'm going doing a barber course, and I was proper buzzing to do a barber course. Like, I think I've got a barber, right, and he's just like, his life's just so chilled. Like, he loves what he does. So I'd probably be a barber.
Bro, I was going to do exactly the same.
Really?
Like last year I was going to do the exact
Serious?
same.
Be a barber?
Yeah, her mum's a barber.
Yeah, he's so... I don't know if your mum's
No,
chilled.
she's chilled.
Yeah, he's chilled. He's like, oh, I love it, so yeah.
But I was lucky enough as well. Like I started to establish myself a bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
Just as I was looking at courses.
Yeah,
I just thought, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna stick out this art.
Yeah.
And it's doing alright now.
I'd still be a barber. I'd still be a barber, mate.
Yeah, pretty cool job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sick. If someone says what I am, I'm a barber. How do you start up selling art prints? It's how do you answer this? How do you start selling art prints? Well, firstly, it's always good. You know, you have to have good work, and it's always good to offer prints as like a more affordable alternative to the original. So if you know, say to someone, they might say, how much is this painting? And you can say, oh, X amount, but I've got prints. You know, people then are straight away like, oh, like, yeah, like I'll just take a print instead. So I just think, obviously, you need to have really nice work, and then just learning where to go. And yeah, it's probably not a great answer, to be honest, but just having, if your work booming, you'll sell prints.
Yeah, pretty much sell themselves, won't they?
Prints will sell themselves, that's what I'm saying. Just knowing where to go is good, and knowing, just research like a good printer, good paper, learning how to edit the print in like Photoshop maybe before you put it as a print. It's all things that you learn as you go on, but certainly like there's some things to have a think about. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll just do one more. Finish on that one. This is a nice question. How does it feel when idols and role models fall in love with your art? That's a really nice question, that. Because that is, like, the money's great in art, you know, but when people actually love your work, that's like a different feeling. That's like, you're so proud. You'll have that feeling as well, like, when I've had people who've actually, like, we had people in here, didn't we, just before Christmas, who picked that Del Boy painting up, and they were just so buzzing, like, literally, like, couldn't believe what was in front of them. Not saying I'm that good, but, like, they were just so made up with this painting, and that's where you're like, wow, like, this job's amazing.
Yeah, it means so much to people.
Yeah, it means when you see someone happy, just, oh, yeah, that's the best bit. That question, that's the best bit of being an artist, I think. Making people dead happy.
So like their reaction?
Yeah, unreal. And especially when it's someone who, like it says here, how does it feel when idols and role models, like, yeah, it's unreal. I remember, like, Sterling was like, wow, he was like, what? He was like, that's so nice. He was just buzzing off it, and I was like, yeah, man. So yeah, it's sick.
That was a massive piece as well.
Yeah, that was a bad boy on it. So
that's
yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good one. So yeah, all the rest I think we've covered. To be fair, there's ones like a bloke wants to know where I got my carpet from. So Swinton Carpets, Swinton Carpets. Go and get your carpets from there. Bit of promo there. Like mine literally said, "You'll go nowhere, you mate."
That's what he said.
Probably won't.
No, what he said something like.
Just said probably won't, mate. And he was like, "Oh."
You're not going to do anything with art anyway.
He said, "Why are you here?" I don't know. I freaking love art, man.
I freaking love it, man. Look at my graffiti on my wall, man.
Is that like college?
I love art.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Why are you here, you?" Like, just want to learn art, man.
I freaking love art, man.
Dude.
Jay, do you want to come and sit on this comfy couch? Or are you alright?
This is going to be you.